on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, set, mark, 68.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This now a 3rd and 4.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, Dragon 60.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
That is caught at the 7. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Buccaneers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. They fight forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he fires one incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Cougar 19.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Crack all 80. Crack 6, Viking 18.
Back to throw. Jeffries. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got Pierce. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bears.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Grab 50, grab 60. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Jeffries. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jeffries.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So there he goes, right side. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Once again, it's Irving. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. 3rd and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, this 1st half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the try here for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bears 21. Buccaneers nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 8. Hurts. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Handoff running left, Irving. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Open man, right side, it's low. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he hits it in for the Buccaneers touchdown. CeeDee Lamb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
A final shot before break. Jeffries. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They go play action with Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go.
Give to Hall running right. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now.
Come on, come on.
Hall again. And some room to run now. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Great. 63. On anyone, huh?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Flowers. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Great. Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh, hey, easy, 63. No touch that. 180. No touch.
Irvin is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Great, set. 180. Crowd, let's get it. No touch.
They'll try again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
19, Tiger, 19, perfect, go.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes the process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
60 Bobcats, 77 Wolf.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll look to throw here. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelsey. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Urban. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 25.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Bears 28, Buccaneers 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the fourth as time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
60 Bison. Viking 18.
They'll go again with Hall. Pass the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall, 50 yards. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
No, let's go. Miami. That's right. No,
from the 40 now on second down. Hurts. Going right side here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
63.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No, touchdown.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Julian Blackman bringing him down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun, Jeffries. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now off to the races down the right side. CeeDee Lamb. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from the 20. And the Bears look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Bears 42, Buccaneers 21.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First down. First and 10
Hey,
at
let's go,
the
let's go, let's
50-yard
go.
line.
Go Silver, ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, eh?
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
No touch that. On anyone, eh? No touch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
No touch that. No touch.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 70. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Buccaneers 28. Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on, Panther 11, Panther 11, Viking 18.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
With things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Jeffries. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Polk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Buccaneers 28. Will Richard to kick off.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, easy. 180, 180.
Here's Hurts to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Good. Set. 180, 180.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bears, they get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they lose a potentially season-crushing ball game as they fall to 8-8 with one game still to come. And they will look to turn it around next time out.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons.